Welcome into the Extra Point, presented by Corner Pub in Brentwood on 710 Old Ricky Boulevard. For Nashville's best meat and threes, craft beers, and more, the neighborhood meets at the corner. And Zach, NBA Finals starts on June 1st. Cavs versus the Warriors, a rematch from last year. I just feel zero buzz around this. I mean, I like basketball. I like the NBA Finals. I usually am getting pretty amped up for this. And I don't know if this is because of the Preds run to the Stanley Cup final or not, but I'm just not interested in watching the super team of the Warriors going up against LeBron James again. I just feel like the Warriors are going to run away with this thing.
I think that you will once the games start. Once you see, this is what we've been waiting for. This is the third year in a row that they've faced, and that's never happened in the history of the NBA, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And here is the kicker. Everybody is healthy. There's not an injury that has occurred, right? And if you look back at the last couple of years, the first year, LeBron was going solo Superman to try to save his life, and that didn't happen. And then Andrew Bogut and Draymond Green missed games last year. Now, we'll find out what happens in the series, but I think that this has storylines galore, and it's been a lot better than the NBA playoffs as a whole that have been absolutely dreadful.
Yeah, but the NBA storyline is like, Kevin Durant has all the pressure to win a title. But the way the Warriors are set up, Kevin Durant doesn't have any pressure to win a title because he's got Steph, he's got Klay, he's got Draymond. They have so many other pieces on that team that Kevin Durant, if he's off one night, then Curry's on or Klay Thompson's on. There is no pressure on Kevin Durant to win the entire series like there is LeBron James. But LeBron James, I feel like everybody understands that he's going up against this Goliath super team and that he's not necessarily expected to win it. Now, if LeBron gets swept by the Warriors, now there's a lot of hate on LeBron. But if LeBron loses in 6 or 7 games, I think it's fine. And it is what we expected this to be.
It's not fine because everybody cares about LeBron James and the legacy that he is trying to make versus Michael Jordan. And nobody gives a rip about Kevin Durant. Nobody does. Nobody will ever care about Kevin Durant the way that people care about LeBron James. And so I think more pressure is actually on LBJ than anybody. Because if he doesn't win, he's stuck at 3. He's got to get to 4 before he gets to 5, before he gets to 6. And if you get to 6, now you can have a conversation about LeBron versus MJ. But until then, he's missing out. That would mean he's lost several finals that he's been 7 straight years. It doesn't matter about the competition. When your legacy gets cemented, you're not going to look back and say, who did they face in 2017 versus who they faced in 2014? It's how many rings do you have on them fingers? Nobody cares about KD and Curry. Everybody cares about LeBron.
I think the Warriors win in 6 games. That's just how I feel like this thing goes. And I don't feel like LeBron really has a chance.
I think that is how most people think.
Right.
But I think it all comes down to the first 2 games. If Cleveland loses the first 2 games in Golden State, which they did last year, and then came back and won, I don't think that happens again. I think that Cleveland has to steal one of the first 2 games. I think that they do. This thing goes to 7, and everything that you're down and out about this NBA Finals flips the script, and we get an epic NBA 7-game series with the Cleveland Cavaliers winning and LeBron that much closer to having that argument against Michael Jordan.
And that's today's Extra Point, presented by Corner Pub in Brentwood on A to Z Sports National.com.